Yeah, exactly. And this is the time of year. Again, we're a little bit over a year removed from Milton, and luckily the tropics update, while you of course see this behind me, it's not all bad as of right now. Of course, the models, they'll continue to change just a little bit, but the good news is ever since the beginning of last week, this model consensus has been roughly about the same. So we've been watching this one for a while. The National Hurricane Center, since the 8 a.m. update, had given this one a 50% potential for tropical development over the next 2 days, and then 80% potential over the next 7 days. So more than likely we'll have a depression by tomorrow and maybe even a tropical storm as we go Wednesday into Thursday. We'll see, because again, forecast models don't really agree too much on this one, on where it's going to develop, when it's going to develop, but they do have a good trend on where they think it's going to go. 40-mile-per-hour winds moving to the west at about 20 miles per hour. And you can see from the spaghetti models, they develop somewhere around the central Caribbean. That's where it is going to be slowing down. That's where conditions a little bit more favorable. We'll see about a third of the models take it right up through Haiti, Dominican Republic, and then up out to sea. Then they got a couple of them a little bit longer through Jamaica, up through Cuba, while a couple other ones take it towards Central America. Look at the forecast comparing the two models, and this one of course is your GFS and your European model. So this one to develop it a lot quicker, the GFS, right again south of Hispaniola, while the European model takes a little while longer, and you can see the difference. Here's your European. Look at the GFS, and this is next Wednesday, where still in the Western Caribbean is the European model, and the GFS has already taken off. That's a 3,000 mile difference in where these could be. But again, it's the same trend. They're getting picked up by the same thing, and it's by cold fronts. Of course, the quicker it is to develop, the quicker it'll get picked up by this here. This is your wind shear forecast, and this is a trough that's coming through. And we'll have a trough coming through here as we go throughout Wednesday into Thursday, which is going to stall down to our south coming up into this coming weekend, and then possibly another one, which is what the European is showing. It also goes up. This one, the European model, eventually takes it up through Cuba and then up and out to sea. So again, the trends are about the same. It's just when we're going to see this happening, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Live look outside, looks beautiful out there, upper 70s to some low 80s. And again, things looking good on your satellite radar. We do have that front that's going to drop its way through the area. And again, the things about this fall so far is multiple fronts, not coming with many moisture. Right? Not a lot going on today or really for the rest of the week, but it's again those fronts coming actually through and down to the south, and that looks to be our only really chance for a stray shower is going to be down to the south late this evening. There's that front passing, there's another front passing, and that one again is going to stall as we go into the weekend. That would block anything tropical from coming, and that is where the GFS model has it going. And then we'll see this one pushing to the north, and then possibly another one. This is the one that we need to keep an eye on. That's going to be coming down and possibly down to our south for Halloween. Again, that's going to be good news. It does bring a little bit of moisture with it as we go Monday into Tuesday, but again, not that much. Today, 88. We got mostly sunny, some spotty showers. Dew point forecast does go down with that second front, back up as we go into the weekend. And we'll feel like low 90s for the next couple of days. And again, there it is, starting to go back up the following weekend. For your marine forecast, seas at 1 to 2 feet, light chop in the bay. And your 7-day forecast shows after that small chance of rain this afternoon, dry for the rest of the week, right into the weekend. Thursday, Friday morning is going to feel great, mid-60s for Friday morning, but humidity does come back for the weekend.
Humidity. Can you believe it's almost November?
No.